Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Topping the news this evening, Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, is expected to close out the budget debate in the House of Assembly tomorrow. It's expected that education and land reform will be among highlights of the Prime Minister's contribution, wrapping up the two-week-long budget debate. This year's budget focused on boosting revenue collection and how to hit key financial targets in the fiscal year ahead. This following a year which saw a $185 million revenue shortfall. The Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Peter Turnquest, addressed that issue today.
What we have outlined in the budget is that we are going to try to ensure that we collect the taxes that exist, that we do have some control over the property taxes, the value-added taxes, the customs taxes, these kind of things that we do have some control over by driving up our compliance rates. And to that end, we have the Revenue Enhancement Unit that we are fully, is now an authorized entity, unlike before, and we are resourcing it, staffing it with qualified people who are going to be able to use some data analytics behind the whole concept, so that we realize as much as we can possibly realize from the revenue lines. We're also doing some new things in this year's budget to try and capture even more of the untapped revenue that we have.
Now, the Deputy Prime Minister says the government will do what it must to make sure that those taxes are collected.
The way that we tax doesn't discriminate on whether you're a high tax or wage earner or whether you're a low wage earner. And so that does have some inherent challenges from a public perception point of view. And so I think the biggest challenge that we have is to make sure that we are equitable in the way that we apply and collect taxes, and we are seen to be so in a transparent way. Additionally, being transparent in the way that we spend the taxpayers' money, because I think that also brings a lot of angst. It's people say, I'm paying, but I can't see how this is affecting my life and making things easy for me or providing benefits for me. And so we have to do more in terms of explaining to the Bahamian people, again, where revenue comes from and how it's spent.